Okay, in today's video, we're going to talk a little bit about me. I'm just going to let you know a little bit about myself, my background, everything like that, just so you have a little more sense of who I am, and I'm going to give you a little bit of an idea of what my journey in real estate has been like thus far. So make sure you stay tuned. Good morning and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for watching my video. It does mean a lot to me. Make sure you hit that like button to let the algorithm know that it is a good video, and it'll send it out to more people so we can make more friends. Jumping right into it, my name is Jeremy Sidoriak. I am 34 years old as of yesterday, and I am not originally from Kansas. I am originally from Maryland. I was born in Annapolis, Maryland. I ended up traveling, doing sales for 10, 12 years. I sold magazines, home security, house cleaner, vacuums. I sold knives, everything. So sales is what I like to do. I love to talk to people. I'm a people person. I'm very personable. I love animals. I love children. So it's just what I love to do. I had my son, he's 7 now, and when we had my son, I moved to Kansas with my wife. We started a life here and everything like that. I started doing warehousing and driving a truck, got my CDL, all that stuff, and I hated it. I mean, doing that kind of thing, it was sucking the life out of me. So I just had to get back into sales. I had to get back into something that I could talk to people, I could be around people, I could be myself. And I'm so glad that I did, that I made the decision to get into real estate, because so far I love it. It's great. I get to talk to people, I get to go door to door if I want to, I get to make cold calls if I want to. A lot of people dread that sort of thing. I love going door to door and meeting people and talking to people and seeing all the different sorts of personalities and seeing how they live and everything. It's great to me. I love that. So I don't dread that one bit. Lead generation is my favorite thing to do. But I am in my first year. I'm just actually ending my first year. So far the journey has been pretty crazy. I started with Keller Williams starting out. They were in Wichita. I live in Salina, so getting to the office for meetings and everything like that was kind of tricky. So I ended up switching over to SalinaHomes.com with Todd Welsh. And I'm very glad that I did, because it's a very warm, welcoming atmosphere. I love everybody here. They're all great. Any questions that I have, they make sure they're right there for me to answer anything that I may have to ask about. I mean, these guys are awesome. And every step of the way, they've helped me. So I've learned a lot. I've done some deals so far. I have a few in the pipeline right now. I do have some listings out there that I'm sure you've seen the videos of already. And I think real estate is going to be my career for probably the rest of my life. So I'm completely glad that I got into real estate and decided to get out of the warehouse and out of the truck and everything like that, because I just didn't want to be 50, 60 years old working the same job and not be able to walk because my knees hurt, right? So that's just something that I felt I needed to do, and I'm glad I did. If you're thinking about getting into real estate, I would say do it. Know before you do it that it is an outbound sales job. There is it will happen once in a blue moon. Somebody's going to walk into the office and say, hey, I want to sell or buy a house, and then you're going to be right there to help them. But that's really not going to happen all the time. You're going to have to go out and look for your leads. You're going to have to lead generate. However you think you're going to do that, postcards, door knocking, cold calling, whatever you want to do, you're going to have to go get your own leads. They're not going to come to you. Excuse me. And one of the biggest things is you have to let people know that you're in real estate. Nobody knows if you're in real estate if you don't tell them, right? And then if they don't know you're in real estate, they're not going to do any deals with you because they didn't know you're in real estate. So make sure you tell everybody that you know, everybody that cares, that you're in real estate. You would love to help them and be their resource for everything real estate. Make sure you let everybody know, okay? And when you get your license, when you study for the test, take the exam, you pass the exam and get your license, that's when the learning starts, okay? Everything that you learn in that class or whatever, the class, course, watching Prep Agent on YouTube, everything that you're going to learn to pass that test is not going to help you, okay? Is not going to help you sell real estate. You are going to learn everything after the fact, after you pass that test. So make sure you know that. One thing that I hear a lot is there's a lot of people that are worried about the other agents that have been in the game for 20, 30 years, things like that. They say, I don't know if I can do it because they have the market on lockdown and everything like that. That's not true. If they've been in the business for 20, 30 years, most likely, this is not all people, but most likely they use their database for everything. So all those deals that they're getting and everything is just because they know so many people from all the years that they've been doing real estate that they just use their database. They're really not actively going out and looking for leads or looking for deals or anything like that. So if you do that, everything that they are not willing to do, you do that, you'll get the leads, you'll get the deals, it's just going to come to you. Sheer effort is the best thing that you can do. Now, I am still learning. I am a new agent. I'm learning things every single day, but I have more try than anybody that I know. I will do anything to make sure that I succeed. I will do whatever it takes to make sure that I get the deal. So just have that mentality, know that you can do it. Go out there, learn as much as you can, find an agent that's been doing it for a while, that's doing really well. See if you can shadow them, see if you can learn a few things from them. You don't want to go into this industry thinking that you know everything, because you don't. I don't. And people that have been in the industry for 40 years still don't know everything. There's a lot. So make sure if you're going to get your real estate license, go in with a humble heart, knowing that you don't know everything. Be willing to be taught and be willing to do anything that it takes to make sure that you get a deal. And if you do something like clean out a client's house before you list it, and some other agent or some other person says, why are you doing that? You should never do that. Make them do it. Do it. Put that little bit of effort in for that client, and that's going to let people know that you are willing to do whatever it takes to get that deal, and you're going to get more deals. So I rambled a little bit. I don't want to go on too far, but I do want to say that I will be sharing more videos about my journey. Anything that you need to know or any questions that you might have, please leave them in the comments so I can answer those questions. And if you ever have anything from me, please feel free to reach out. I'll leave my information below, and you have a great day.